To open a bank account in Germany. Very important, especially for those who are coming into Germany for their studies. This is for you. Okay. Hello guys, welcome to another video compliment to the season. I wish you all a Merry Christmas and a wonderful Happy New Year. How was the celebration? I hope you all had fun. You celebrated the Christmas with family. So today we want to talk about how to open a bank account in Germany. Very important, especially for those who are coming into Germany for their studies. This is for you. Okay, before you open a bank account, you might want to do some research. It's very important that you do some research to find a bank that best suits your needs. In Germany, there are more banks per head than anywhere in the developed world. So you have lots of choices to make. So take your time, make your research, and then come up with the bank of your choice, So it is also very important for you and wise that you take into account that most banks in Germany charge their customers or account holders a yearly fee or monthly fee just for maintenance. And again, they also charge you if you want to withdraw cash from an ATM belonging to a different bank. So you should know this, like if you want to withdraw money from banks, you should get that in your mind. So there are three basic categories of banks in Germany. We have the private banks, so the private corporate banks. These banks are nationwide banks. They have branches, they have networks. Although they offer everyday banking services, their more stronger focus is on wealth management, real estate, and investment banking. Example of these banks are Deutsche Bank, Commerce Bank, Tago Bank, Inc. or ING. And then you have Post Bank. The other type of or category of banks we have are more like the mobile banks. They are basically the online only kind of banks, and we have more of them coming into Germany. They offer lower fees, and they also give telephone based customer service, so you can always reach them through your telephone. And sometimes it is difficult to withdraw cash because they don't have ATMs. So you only get to withdraw when they have arrangements with other street banks. Example of these banks are Tomorrow Banks, Bunk offers in English, Revolut also offers in English, and then DKB or DKB in English. And it's a German bank, basically in German. Okay, so I recommend that you also open your bank, an online-based bank account if you want that. It helps you a lot. Revolut is my choice. That's what I use. Revolut. With Revolut, you get to have a MasterCard, you get to have a Visa card, and you must not have them like physical. So you can also have them virtual in your phone, and you get to make transactions online and make transfers. And the wonderful thing about it is that you can make immediate sofort Überweisung, like what is called in German, like instant transfer. So you can imagine it's very simple. The documents required are not so much, confirmation of your identity is easy and straightforward. So I'm going to leave a referral link below so you can use this to open the account. It's all about helping one another. So you can just follow this link to support your guy and what we've been doing and bringing you information. All right. The other type of or category of bank, we have the public saving banks or the corporate banks. So they are kind of local banks with strong focus on small, medium-sized businesses and local investment. So they usually have the most number of physical branches in Germany, especially in rural areas. And the chairman of them is Sparkasse. I know you must have been seeing Sparkasse a lot in so many locations. Then we also have the Volksbank. Okay, very important for you. So let's dive into it. How to open a German bank account. To open a private current account, you need to know that we have current account and savings account. The current account is called your Girokonto and your savings is your Sparkonto. So you need to make an appointment either online or you visit the local branch. You can also, do this entirely online. So anywhere you decide to go, you will always get what you want. So to do this, you need to fill in forms either online. If you do that online, you submit your documents. So you also need to confirm your identity by video chat or using what we call post indent. Post indent is just like going to a post office to certify your documents, and then they send it to your bank. After the bank receives your documents, they then take time to do the bureaucratic processing, and after that you get your Giro card sent to your address by post, and then you can use it. So whether you choose to open your account online or in the branch, you always get what you need. And the documents you usually need are, you need a valid identification, which is like your passport but not your driving license. It's not allowed. You have certificate of registration, which is your Anmeldung, and then you have your visa or your residence permit. That's your Ausweis. So sometimes the bank will also want to know your source of income, so you need to submit your pay slip, and once all these things are done, you're good to go. All right. So the next thing is block account. I've already listed the three categories, and opening a block account, especially for those who are not in EU or EU citizens, is very important because a block account is also called Sperrkonto in German. So you open these and you might need a proof of financial assistance and all that. So for students who are coming in to do their master's or bachelor or PhD, this is where you come in. So how do you do this? There are I'm going to leave names of banks where you can easily do that online, open a blocked account, and then the other processes for coming here as a student, you already have that. And so you just do this online, do the registration, fill the form, and submit the necessary documents, and when you're done, definitely your account will be activated, and then you can make payment into the account, which you definitely use. Okay, so most banks in Germany offer pay service. There are some terms I would like you to also have in mind. One is the TAN. The TAN, TAN, is called the transaction authentication number. So in order to make internet banking more secure, many German banks use TAN for the transaction. So to secure your transaction when you transfer from your account to another. Cool, né? So the next term I would like you to know is the Giro Pay or the Pay Direct. Yeah. Giro Pay and Pay Direct are two schemes offered by German banks that allow you to pay online using your debit card. Makes life easy, And another thing is that banking for businesses Germany, if you want to open a business account, is called Geschäftskonto in Germany. You can also do that. All you need is just the necessary documents, just like in your private account opening, and some other interesting things. But definitely, you will always get assistance from the bank and all that. So banks where you can do this, you have Bunk, you can do that online. Also, Revolut does that. Another term I want you to know is the SEPA, SEPA. It's called Single Euro Payments Area. It's just an initiative from the European Union to make access transfer of euros from one country to another easy. And the final is the IBAN. IBAN is very important. It's called International Bank Account Number. So most of the times we get confused about this. If you want to know more about the countries that use IBAN, you can go online and have a look of all the countries. But I'm going to give a simple explanation of this IBAN. So when you look on the screen, you're going to see a sample of an IBAN. So from what you're seeing right now, you can see that I have numbered them 1, 2, 3, and 4, kind of put them into sections. So the first section is your country code. There are basically 2 letters. So the first 2 letters represent your country. It could be DE in this case, which is Deutschland. It could be GB, which is Großbritannien, and so on and so forth. And then comes the number 2, which has 2 digits. So these 2 digits are your check digits. They are just used to calculate an algorithm that helps to validate the correctness of your IBAN. It's a general thing, so you don't need to worry about that, but you get to know what it means. Then comes the 8 digits. So the 8 digits is just an identification of your bank, is your bank number. This helps to say, okay, this IBAN belongs to Sparkasse or Deutsche Bank or Commerzbank or Tago or Postbank, so depending. And the last but not the least is the last 10 digits. The last 10 digits is your account number. Most of the times when we have my IBAN, I'm kind of confused. Oh, where is my account number? So anytime you have your IBAN, the last 10 digits of your IBAN is your account number. Easy, right? Great. Okay. So guys, that is it from my side today. I hope you gained one or two things from this information I've released. Remember to subscribe to my channel, share this video for people who are interested in such topics to get to learn something. It's all about helping one another, and we keep on doing what we've been doing. So guys, enjoy the new year and see you next time. Bye bye.